Hi everyone, it's Colette. I want to talk to you a little bit about flipping the script. Adjust my monitor real quick. Okay, so flipping the script, what do I really mean by that? So what I mean by that is as you are talking to yourself, writing things, and you notice, I'm going to grab the phone, and you notice that you are consistently saying things like, I should do this, but I'm not. I could do this, versus I will do this, things like that. Now, I always tell people, like, don't should on themselves. Like, should on yourself, you've probably heard that expression. I should, but could you? Should you? That's really your choice based on what your goals are. So if you have not created your SMART goals for the year, if you have not created a vision of how you want to look and feel, then you definitely want to join me for my work-life, well-life vision board planning session. Doing it again in February, February 18th. Completely is going to help you flip the script. I'm going to tell you a second what I mean by that. And it's going to help you get to your goals quicker. It's not the same as this vision board that you do at the beginning of every year. It's different in that it puts your wellness, your goals for yourself front and center. And that's why I'm going to start offering it regularly. And it's things that I encourage people that work with me, as clients, to do too, because of the fact of what it does to flip the script in your head. So we're no longer saying should. We're no longer using words that put us on a path to always wanting something but not getting to that end goal. One of the things about flipping the script is when we flip the script from I can, I will, I should say from I should, I can't, to I can, I will, I'm going to, that actually takes you into a different place in your brain, a part where you are then saying, I'm taking action. When we flip that script, we're taking ourselves from a spot where we're contemplating whether we want to do something or not, and actually then using words saying we are going to do it, which puts us in a totally different position. When I do this workshop, I actually teach you how to let go of what's holding you back. Now, it's not going to be really deep, but what I'm doing is helping you come up with these goals on your own so that you have something to put down. So many times we live in the I can'ts, or when we go to make a board like this, we say, well, this is a problem, or that's a problem, or that's a challenge, versus flipping the script to say, okay, that's a challenge. What do I want to do about it? For example, maybe the challenge is staying up too late every single night and not being able to go to bed on time. Even though you know you should, even though you know you could do it, you're not doing it. Now, there could be many reasons that you're not doing it, but what you do know is it's impacting your life drastically. You're having to drink loads of caffeinated beverages, which then creates another situation where it actually keeps you up at night and you don't realize that. You feel off, you don't feel as energized, you're not doing routine things that you normally would have done, or you're not moving your body because you're too tired. So it becomes a vicious cycle. You can say, I should, I wish I could do this, but what needs to change for that script to flip? And what needs to change often is to be able to have a vision of yourself for the future. What is that vision? What is that vision? Are you doing this so that you have the energy to play some sports, to travel, to what is that script? What is that going to take to flip the script in your head? So that vision you have for yourself, maybe it's that you used to do fun activities growing up that you no longer do anymore because you don't have the energy, or you don't feel good, you have stomach aches, or you used to go out to eat and you're not able to do that anymore. Well, maybe on that vision board you put dining out, because that's a goal for you, and that is like a huge goal. I had a client once that her biggest goal was to be able to hold her granddaughter. And one of the things that we were able to, that when we co-created her wellness plan, is at the end she was able to pick up her granddaughter. Now that may seem like, oh wow, that's, but what you have to understand, what went into that was flipping the script in her head to say, I can do this. I know it's possible. That believing it's possible. Okay. And then once you believe it, you let go of the past and you believe it, then that's a great one to put on a vision board. So in her case, she could have put a picture of her holding, or somebody holding a small child, to help keep her on the right path. So the script is to say, I can do it. I believe I can do it. And then from there is then you flip the script, but then you have to put something that reminds you to keep going. Okay. So what went into that goal was a lot. It was getting to bed earlier, reducing stress, being able to create routines that made her stronger, reducing pain. So there was a lot that went into that end goal of being able to pick up her granddaughter. And you know what? She was able to accomplish it. And she wrote me a testimonial on that, because we chipped at goals by goals. Now, one of the things, in order to flip scripts, you need to believe, but you also need to look at things differently. So let me present this to you. Life is a series of challenges, right? And the way we deal with our challenges will either make our life better or give us more challenges, can make things worse, right? So we can look at things as boulders. You can either hide behind the boulder if you're scared or nervous, and not reach out to somebody like me to say, you know what, I haven't been able to accomplish this on my own, but I could, and I know I need the help, and I'll go ahead and not wish, but I'll go ahead and get help. Or hide behind the boulder because it's too scary, it's too overwhelming, it's too hard. And I make hard things easier for people because I show you how to make it easier, and how to accomplish it, and how to get comfortable getting uncomfortable. And that's sometimes how we have to walk around the boulder. We also might need to kick the boulder down. Now, in order to destroy a large boulder, you have to break it into small parts. It's kind of like goals, right? Is a huge goal, like holding a granddaughter without pain, is going to have to be broken down into some maybe tinier goals, some tinier action steps that somebody's going to need to take in order to get to that bigger goal. Does that make sense? So that's a longer term goal, which would be broken down into some smarter goals along the way. Now, when you get off track, you have to decide on what script are you using for yourself. Is the script, why am I doing this? Is the script, gosh, I can't believe I just have no willpower, I'm not good at this, and beating yourself down. If that's your script, it's going to be very hard to get to your goal, because your script is negative. Now, when we flip the script and say, I learned what didn't work, whether it is something you're eating, something you're taking, something you're practicing, maybe it's a habit that's not working. Instead of beating yourself up for it, you say, well, this was great information, and I learned something that didn't work, and now I know what to do. Now, if it was that easy, then we'd all be doing that, right? But let me talk about something else. When you get frustrated, in order to flip that script, sometimes you need to look at things and divide yourself almost into parts, if this makes sense. So a part of me is feeling frustrated versus I'm frustrated. A part of me is feeling sad. Part of me is down. And then you're able to flip the script to say, well, if a part of me is feeling this way, what can I do about it? Maybe it's feeling anxious, get out and walk. I'm feeling sad, get out and move your body. Breathe, I'm feeling stiff, move your body. There's a lot of different things you can say. What can I do? What can I do so that I get to my goal, so things get better? So I would love to know what your takeaway is from this, what you got out of it, and what you're planning to do. Thanks so much. Take care.